Hello there, viewers. Welcome back to Glory Hunter, the World Cup special. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Glory Hunter. It's me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. Find you well. Drop a like on it. It's a World Cup special. Come on, start easy. It's going to be tough because Norway, not the best in the world, but might be the best in the group. Let's delve in. Now, before we get started, viewers, today's video is sponsored. Run it. I intro this video to say that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take part in their creative journeys with thousands of aspiring classes for creative and curious topics, including illustration, design, photography, video freelancing. It's all there, viewers. It's all there. And a whole lot more. Members of Skillshare then get unlimited access to thousands of classes they take part in, and the feedback they get from their millions of people that are already taking part really do improve the sessions they put on. And most classes are under 60 minutes, so you can fit it kind of to what you want. I myself have been looking at After Effects for a while now, and while I'm not an expert quite yet, hopefully I'll be able to showcase some of those skills on the channel one day. The class I've been using by Evan Abrahams, the introduction to Adobe After Effects, getting started with motion graphics, has been really, really helpful. He talks at the right pace, not only that I can be attentive to it, but I can also learn from it, which is pretty handy. The way it's put together means that there are no ads. They're always launching premium classes, so you can stay focused on wherever your creativity takes you. Anywhere, could be anywhere. The first 1,000 of you lot to click the link in the description get a free trial to Skillshare, so you can start your creativity today. If that's not enticed you, viewers, I can't do any more. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. A secondary thank you to Skillshare. It's a World Cup special. You have to do that. You have to have it sponsored, surely. Tomorrow's video might be sponsored as well, and that's not a World Cup special. Well, maybe not. Who knows? So, I've actually played my first group game. I know, you're going to be like, what? Well, I looked at Saudi Arabia. Turns out, not as good as I'd thought they were. 4-0 victory against Saudi Arabia. Quite a simple task. The match stats sort of outline that to the maximum. So I see ourselves in America probably going through. The USA and me, we've got this on lockdown, of course. Now, the team and the squad, you're not going to be heavily familiar with, I would expect, but there are probably about 4 or 5 names, maybe more than that, to be fair to some of you, that you are familiar with. Of course, the main players in this team and the players I depend on massively are Martin Odegaard, Erling Haaland, and Christoph Ayer. They are the three. That is the core. That is the unit. Now, some of the questionable situations we've got on our hands here, and I'm sure Norway fans will tell me if I'm right or wrong, but it's who to play in goal. All 3 of my goalkeepers, in terms of ability, have differing attributes, but are essentially all the same. I'm going with experience. Andre Hansen, probably going to be his last tournament. In terms of pure goalkeeping attributes like handling and reflexes and his one-on-ones as well, he's just about still got it. So again, one-on-one's actually very good. So we're going with him, 13 positioning, things like that. As I spent some time looking through this and thinking, I've got to pick one of them. So we'll have to make a decision. But he's also probably at the best club as well, out of the 3 keepers. I just think in terms of levels, he's probably played at the highest of the 3. Again, Norway fans, let me know. 60 caps he's got. They're not all during my tenure. So it seems like it's okay. At the back, let me introduce you to the lads then. Holmgren Pedersen, this guy is great. He's really, really good. As far as right backs go, yeah, I like him a lot. Concentration is a little weaker, but then again, you know, there's a lot of fullbacks in the world. They can't all be brilliant. Physically, you can see fantastic. Great crossing, tackling and marking, decent too, with some of those mentals. Again, not too bad at all. He's our right back going forward. I'm going to introduce you to the team, viewers, if that wasn't obvious, because this 11 is the 11 I'm going to probably pick for most games. The only unlucky man here is probably Patrick Berg, that in some games might start. If I feel like we could play Haaland up front in his zone and switch to a 3 in midfield, we might just do that. Henrik Hegheim, I think that's, if I get these names wrong, forgive me. It's going to be one of our 2 centre-backs, plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, so a player that I know a little bit about, because, well, I say that, Germany. I don't know about any of them. We're Bayern. It's a doddle. Are we still Bayern manager? Yes. Proof up the top left, but I am the favourite for that other team. We'll get to that. Decent defender, really good mentally, very, very good mentally, physically as well, pretty strong, 25 years of age, in his peak really right now to be a defender for this side. So welcome. And next to him, he's got the perfect partner. Christoph Ayer is one of the best centre-backs at the tournament, probably, maybe, definitely the best centre-back in my team. Yeah, plays at Liverpool as well with Erling Haaland. Liverpool, good team, like them a lot. We might, who knows? I'm still Bayern manager. Look, proof if ever. There it is. And at left back then, we had again a couple of options in this position as well, but I do do think that Borken is probably the best. Plays at Lazio. Season-wise, featured for them enough for me to consider him a decent starter. The other option we've got here is Melling, which again, a decent player, but we're okay at left back. But again, I'm going with the man at Lazio, plays at a slightly higher level, I would say, at Lazio as well. And I'm factoring that in a little bit. It's sort of, when managers go, I'm only picking players on reputation. That's me. That's what they never say that, but then they do it. That's me. In midfield, Sandberg still at Sheffield United in the save, weirdly enough, but you can see there, very well rounded, very decent central midfielder, and next to him, Matthias Norman. Now, there's a little bit of bias here. I've been doing a Norwich save recently when Matthias Norman was here on loan at Norwich, as he is in real life, but then I bought him. And I really like him. He's at Marseille right now, so a decent team, and he plays for me. As I said before, Patrick Berg may be the man who's a little bit unlucky, but if we are to play a 3 in midfield, because we currently play the Inter tactic, basically, if it's to play a 3, we drop maybe the second striker, bring him in here so for a little bit more solidity against some of the better sides. That is what we'll do. But at Norway, my plan has been goals. Let's see how many goals we can score. Speaking of which, let's look at the more attacking lineup then. Jens Peter Haig. I don't know. Plays at Sassuolo though. Very, very technical player, very good player, very similar to someone like Damsgaard that I've had in previous teams. So yeah, I think he's going to be okay. JPH, he's in the business. Marcel Odegaard then, we talked about him, one of our key players. He's so good on this year's game. So good. Finally, the potential that he had all those years ago, pre-signing, it felt like, for Real Madrid, it's all there now. He is the most complete player, outside of probably Haaland, obviously, but in the World Cup, I think he's probably like a top 15, top 20 player, quite easily top 20. But yeah, really, really good. Amazing mentals, brilliant technicals as well. And I can't wait to see how he does in this World Cup. Up front, NJH. I love an anagram. Anagram? Not an anagram. It's not an anagram. Abbreviation. Get it right. You can see there then, Noah Jean Holm. It's sort of just that he's this is a horrible thing to say. He's the most generic striker you've ever seen. He's just a good striker. If you were to say, show me a screenshot of a good striker, I'd go, Noah Jean Holm. There he is. Good striker. Nothing stand out, just good. And up front then, as we're pressing forward, on his favourite side, it's the main man, Erling Haaland, who is the most confusing footballer in this save right now. He's absolutely brilliant. 25, again, great age. And we'll see then if he can do the business. His league goal scoring in a couple of seasons ago and last season, 7.44 in the league, is so weird considering his Champions League form. We've talked about it 50,000 times. 33 goals in 16 appearances and 8.52. It's outrageous. And also, by the way, Manchester United won the Champions League. They beat Liverpool in the final. I don't know if we touched on this yesterday. I can't remember now. But either way, 5 teams into the Champions League next season now. So some more English sides for Haaland to beat up, basically. Now, as I mentioned, we did beat Saudi Arabia in the first game. Goals from Odegaard, Matthias Norman, NJH and Haaland. So it's a good start. It's a strong start. I've got to be honest, I hate the World Cup with like 3 teams in the group. 4 teams just felt right to me. And now it's all broken. We play the USA next then. We haven't had a massive amount of time to turn things around. Their side is pretty good, better than it used to be, it's fair to say. Players like Gio Reyna, I assume Pulisic's there, although I didn't see one of the main players. So here we go then. It's the Monday. We're pretty much through. Because you've won that first game, we're kind of through. But I thought we'd get beyond that rather than sort of beating them 4-0 and having a lovely time. We're going to play as far as we go, I think, and there's a reason I'm leaving it ambiguity. What? There's a reason it needs to be ambiguous is because I don't want you to know what happens. So this video length is a mystery. Unless you skip forward, then you've only ruined it for yourself. And I've still not been offered an interview by Liverpool. So if they want to get on that, they've not got... Time's running out, boys. It's not really. Because we're kind of through, there is this temptation to rest players, but we do have quite a lot of time between this game and the next one. So I think we're okay. Because the other 2 teams in our group have to play in sort of the 3rd fixture, then we're kind of okay. So we're going to risk our best 11. I'd love to finish top of the group. I assume it's relatively important to do so. You'd play a 2nd place team, I can imagine. I've never seen a World Cup with three teams in the group. I don't necessarily know how it works. Familiar faces in that American side. Christian Pulisic does play. Gio Reyna's there, of course, as well. McKennie, Musa, Balogun. They're not bad. Their defence, I don't think, is all that, but some of their offensive players are very good. What they're going to play, it looks like a 4-4-2, but there's no way they're playing 4-4. I don't think it is. Let's see. Let's see what they're playing. They're playing, okay, Dest at left wing back, Pulisic at right wing back, and then Aronson is going to play alongside Gio Reyna. Of course, Gio Reyna is going to be a problem, I suspect. If we take a look at him there, yeah, he's quite good at PSG as well now. So a threat. All right, we've got a free kick. Odegaard lifts it in. Ayers there. He's got to do more. Is it Ajer? It's not Ajer, is it? It's Ajer, right? Christoph Ajer? Ajer? Probably Ajer. Now, this is going to be problematic because I've said it 3 ways. All right, corner to be played in. Odegaard's basically on every set piece, viewers, if that wasn't obvious, as he plays it in towards McKennie. And now Pulisic gets a chance to bring this ball away and at speed and plays in Harrison, who I didn't really rate that much. And that might be why. That was pretty wild. Will the whole World Cup be today? Won't it, viewers? That's the mystery we're playing with right now. I actually don't know the answer at the time I'm saying this because I don't know how far we'll get. As Berg goes back to Hegheim, who goes all the way back to Hansen and into Christoph Ajer. That feels right. I was testing myself there to see what I'd say. I said all the way back to the goalkeeper. We're very calm right now, which is fine with me. And the USA, again, this is their first game of the tournament. They've yet to play Saudi Arabia. So we are top of the group after beating the Saudis. As forward they go on this side. Borkin plays it in. Haaland's there. And that is the man I want to see in the goals. 1-0. It'd be great, I've just realised, to be in a decent lead on the hour mark so we can rest some of the big boys. But 1-0. It's a brilliant bit of play on this left-hand side, by the way. Borkin, I think that's how you'd say it. On that side, the cross is really good. And the movement from Haaland just to step back from his defender and head home. Wonderful. Okay, 1-0. You know, before World Cups, people go, who's your dark horse? Who's your dark horse? I think we would be many people's dark horse. No one would expect us to win it, but we can definitely upset a few people in a good, positive way, if that's possible. Haaland's on it again, as he's got Odegaard on that far side. The two of them combining, the two magic men combining, and that's basically been the story of my entire Norwegian career. There was sort of a consensus amongst all of us, really, that doing the qualifiers and stuff would have been a little bit tedious, whereas this is the main event, this is the tournament, this is where you want to be. So as long as I'd qualified, everything was going to be fine. We qualified quite comfortably, it turned out, in the end, with Italy in our group, for those that don't remember. So 2-0, 33 minutes gone. I'm sorry to Zealand Shannon, who will not be enjoying this. I am assuming he watches. Hi, Z. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Keep saving them saves. We never actually see the evidence of the saving of the save, do we? We just see advice given. So, the USA on the attack, doing the network game tonight from 7 on Twitch. So if you're watching this live at 5, then there's some good info. We actually do the network game live every Thursday. I don't know if I say that in the videos very often, so I'm just going to say it now. Link in the description. All that. Right then, half-time has been and gone. I basically told them they're doing a bloody good job. As 2-0 into the lead, we are. And it goes back to Zach Stefford. They're trying to play quite nice, neat football, the USA. I think I kind of appreciate this. Look at them, just knocking it around. No long balls, just casual. Just look at it. Look, not a care in the world. Not a care. I don't know what the soundtrack would be to this, but it'd be lovely, I reckon. But maybe something by, I'm trying to think of a classic American sound. I was going to go Kelly Clarkson, but no, that's just not right, man. Norman, over towards Noah. As we go a little bit more direct with our play, again, we've got those wingers out wide, use them. No one's to link in the centre necessarily. It's, oh my God, he's killed him. McKennie has gone for my favourite right back in world football right now, and is going to be sent off, and he will miss the game now as Josh Sargent comes on as well, another one of my Norwich heroes over on Twitch. And well, this is now not great for the US, as they've got an uphill battle to climb. This is, yeah, as I say, not ideal for them, although I've said all of this. Sargent's gone for goal there. What a finish! Rayner to Sargent. I can't believe it. I've never seen him do that for my Norwich team. What a goal at the World Cup for Josh. Ginger Josh. It's an amazing finish as well. I mean, I'll give him the credit. The way he strikes the ball. It's his first time as well. Played through by Rayner. I'm thinking, oh, he's never going to score from there. It might say more about my goalkeeper. It's that Neuer in goal. All right, well, I was in a position when they'd gone down to 10 men. We've obviously got a lead of 2 goals. I was thinking, right, changes. We now need to get back to that advantage, I feel, before I make a switch up, as it falls to Matthias Norman, him and Berg on the edge of the box. Norman goes for goal. Oh, that looked like it was dangerously close. Right. I'm actually, do you know what? This might be cowardice of me. I'm getting him off. Sorloth is going to come on to replace him. And let's see how good we are without Erling, shall we? Because we won for... Oh, God. Because I don't like the fact they've got a highlight. Because we won for... They've scored. Oh, it's gone well. It's a good start, this. Because we won 4-0 against Saudi Arabia, we probably finished in the top 2. No problem. Half an hour to go. I've taken off Haaland, and now we've conceded. And now our ability to score I don't think it's as strong, viewers. Oh, God. No. They've got 10 men. Can we wake up in there? Josh has gone for it. I mean, he's hit the stanchion behind the goal. This is terrifying. Encourage. Come on. Step up your game, lads. Oh, my word. Corner to be played in. Odegaard. Hopefully they've got a man not being marked in there somewhere. As the clearance is brilliant, Desti's going to have to do a little bit of hold-up play. And Sargent now brings it forward again. Look at them go. Okay, right. Finally, a little bit of normality has resumed here. This is the first game of the World Cup. Oh, flipping heck. For you. Anyway, as the ball left side. Odegaard. Relax, everybody. Come on. I've been calm the whole time. It's time for you to calm down. Oh, it's actually, again, it's Bjorkin down that left-hand side, by the way. The delivery's really good. The movement equally excellent. And we're back in the lead. They're in again, Dest racing forward. They've got two options in the centre. If he can pick one out, it's going to be tough. Goes to the edge of the box, though. Adams goes for goal, and the goalkeeper there makes a brilliant save. And let's describe it as what it was. Brilliant. There's no issues there. They've got a corner, though. We do have to be aware of this. On Odegaard, the suggestion is we make the switch. It's bold to do this, viewers, to basically take off your two best players. But again, they've got to score 2 with 10 men with 20 minutes to go. No chance. Let's waste time. Come on. Let's do what Norway do best. What's our favourite phrase, Norway? It's waste time all the time or something. Is it? All right, they've gone to 4-4-1, which I think is probably smart. But they're playing Reina and Pulisic as inverted wingers, both of them as inverted wingers. Okay, I mean, it's not going to work. They've lost 3-2. It's a good win. It was a little bit scary, though, wasn't it? I'm proud of the performance there. Well done, everybody. And we're through. First leg, first job done. A little bit of an injury picked up by Haig. How bad is the injury? He's out for 9 days to 2 weeks. That's quite a long time. So he's pulled his hamstring. He plays left wing. Oh, no. The only option, we've got a few options. The best option we have is Ijen, who can sort of play there in a decent enough way. So it's not the end of the world, but it's not good news. Already a man down, 1 game in. I took off the wrong players, apparently. All right, a buoyant mood in camp right now. As our next game, it could be, it says Croatia, 81 days. Obviously, we've got a future game to come any minute now. But there's confirmation then. Job done. We are going to top Group A no matter what. And then it'll be a battle now between the US and Saudi Arabia. Who gets that second spot? And I've just realised, at this point in proceedings, I'm using the wrong overlay, viewers. So, good. Professional, isn't it? Professional. I think I switched halfway through for absolutely no... I don't know what's happened, if I'm honest. I did my Skillshare bit in the middle of the video, and I think when I've gone back, I've made a right cock up. Oh, viewers. Some of you didn't even notice, did you? You were just surprised at why I had a headband on in the corner of the screen. Of course, holders of the World Cup right now are Wales. So keep an eye out on the Welsh. I assume are they in this? I assume they are. Wales, they are. They top the group. They love the World Cup. They have topped it. They've already qualified. They might not top it, but they're already in pole position. They're ready for action. Drew with Senegal. Quite a lot of the Sirs are involved. This is wonderful. All right, the US are playing Saudi Arabia today. So let's see then what will be the outcome. I'd expect the US to go through. Based on what we did against Saudi Arabia, I would expect the US to do a similar thing. Yes, 3-0 winners then. They progress as well then. And Wales, again, I've just noticed that, will top their group as well. Lovely. And we then will play Cameroon in the next round of the World Cup. Okay, look, I think we will win. I've got to say it. Their best player is probably their goalkeeper. I think in terms of the outfield play that we've got in our disposals, at our disposal, we'll be all right. They're quite tired as well, coming off a recent game they've just played. So how long until we play them? It's the Tuesday, so it's Friday now. They should be fine. I hope they're not fine, but they finished second in their group. So let's take a quick look around then. If we go to how many groups are there? Any surprising exits? That's basically what we're looking for right now. Australia, or is he out? I mean, a tough group for them, so not that surprising. Qatar, Iraq as well. They've gone. England still to make sure that they're through. Then you've got a few other teams as well. Not too sure, but yeah, as far as we're concerned, viewers, we're sorted. All right, so just quickly on the Liverpool, just as I'm buying manager for half a second. If you look at the job security, Liverpool's job is still there to be had. If you go on the job centre, look at the favourite. It's my name. It's my name. I'm in, viewers. I'm in. No interview. I've not spoke to anybody, but let's assume. I don't know if they're waiting for the World Cup to be over, but I mean, just talk to me. Let's see what happens. If they've not got 300 million to spend, then I'll just sell Haaland to Bayern. I know they've got the money. Wow, wage rises. Everyone in the Bayern side. Good Lord. And I read the comments yesterday. A lot of people saying, stay at Bayern. 1 more year. Come on. You've had the worst league season ever. So just, improve upon that and everything will be fine. No, I want to leave. I don't want to be part of the Bayern. The thing is, if I don't get the Liverpool job, I'm staying at Bayern. So I should probably shut up. In case anyone from Bayern's listening, they're going, he doesn't even want to be. We should sack him, if anything. We should get rid of him. I'm having to deal with Bayern Munich bids here. But, like, bids are coming in for players. I can't think about it right now. Then again, Liverpool job, bring it to me. They want me to do meetings. I can't think about it. I'm far too bothered about what's going on in the World Cup. Do they not know how Glory Hunter works? Clearly not. I'm just looking at other inside forward options on the left-hand side. Sami's probably the other guy that could do it, but he's not particularly sharp. This is the problem in the World Cup. Your players that don't play do get very tired, and the chance to actually play them, especially when there's in that third group game, like there's no chance to rotate and get other people fresh and fit. It's really difficult. Lineup-wise, we are going with this then. Evgen is going to play. Definitely said like that. Probably just said Evgen. Probably just Evan. But here we go then. Lineup the same as it was last time. So you're familiar with the faces, of course. Odegaard, Haaland, Berg, Ayer. The core of this needs to perform. If I go out in the first... The thing is, right, if I do go out now, there will be loads of international sackings after this tournament. It happens every single time. There'll be loads of options, won't there? So don't worry about this. Come on, get out there, give it your best. I've got faith in you. Make a difference in this game, and let's win it. Let's win this World Cup. Norway versus Cameroon. You can see there at the top of the screen. Belgium have already knocked out Senegal, so they've made their way through and are looking pretty good so far. Do you know what? I don't know if it's just like the World Cup love within me, but I love the Cameroon kit. It's so World Cup. I just love everything about it. Anyway, they're on the ball. We do have to be aware of this. I don't like the kit clash between the shorts. I don't know if that's bothering them, but it's bothering me as they're playing the ball around quite neatly at the back right now. Again, they're not a bad side at all, but I think the player quality we have, especially in attacking areas, should give us an advantage as they've put the ball into the centre and they've hit the bar immediately. And Ayer, I've noticed, has got a booking very early on. In fact, a couple of bookings very early on. Again, styles make fights, viewers, so we do have to be careful that this is the sort of side that we're still capable of beating. Haaland's been run a little bit wide here. Loads of options. Down to Odegaard, who just controls it. The cross from him, though, is a little rushed and it's not his best work at all. Although down that right side, we are really, really strong, especially getting balls towards the back post where Haaland lingers from that right side, whether it be an Odegaard cross once he's cut inside or the bombing runs of our right back. You never know. Here is Odegaard, though. Will he cut back? He will. He'll find Berg, who then finds Noah. Noah with a little bit of time, a little bit of space. Looks for Haaland, heads it towards goal. What is going on? It hasn't gone in. It's still 0-0, but that was chaos. And I loved it. More chaos, please. All right, another highlight as it's going to be Cameroon playing it forward, and good stuff from Holmgren Pedersen as he goes back to Hansen, and he's got some options. The fullbacks is where I'd like him to go, but yeah, this is nice safe play, working it towards these inside forwards and then creating big opportunities for our strikers who are making forward runs. That was the goal when we played at Milan. That's what I'm looking for with this team as well. But again, being calm in possession, being able to control games, that can be important as well. As there's Haaland actually dropping a little bit deeper, finds Evan, will call him. Noah's in on goal. I think he was offside, viewers. I'll be honest with myself there. I think he snuck offside. And the review says disallowed. Yeah, I reckon a good yard. Was it a good yard? Yeah, I mean a good 2 yards. 3 bookings for us. That could be pretty crucial, and they're very early as well. And red cards. It cost me in the last Glory Hunter, by the way. We had some red cards, and it did not go well for me. Haaland racing on goal. He's hit the post. I can't believe it. He's not scored. He's gone through on goal there. The highlight was very quick to happen, and he's just chipped the keeper, and it's hit the post. All right, so far, encourage the boys. Come on, lads. We've still got this. So far, decent from us. We are dominating the game. Cameroon have had a few chances. That header, of course, went pretty close, but so far, so good. But when it's 0-0, this can go either way. And the yellow cards we've got 5 of them. I'm happy with the number of shots we're having. I'm not happy with the number of yellow cards. Everyone booked right now. Norman's going to come off for Berg. I want to try and protect some of these players, but at the same time, we are trying to win. I don't want to lose one of my central midfielders, though, so I'm taking one of them off in the hope that I can protect him for future games, so they're not both suspended at the same time. That's the theory there. If one of them gets sent off, which I'm now terrified about. Corner to be played in, though. Odegaard on it, played in. We look for Haaland at that front post. It doesn't quite work. Even though Odegaard's on all the set pieces, I don't love the in-swinger. I don't like the out-swinger. I love the in-swinger as far as crosses go. As Cameroon trying to control things, but they will know, right? If they can stop Haaland, which is difficult to do, it's Hardland, isn't it? It's difficult to do. Then they've got every chance, and that applies for every team. But equally, we know if we can unlock him and he has a good performance, we always have a chance. As this is the moment then. The ball played into him. There he is. Erling Haaland. He's blazed it off the bar. He's now hit the post and the bar. Goal kick to Cameroon. The highlight, though, straight back underway from their goal kick as it flicks all the way through to Hansen. The thing with Haaland, right, he's a triple threat. He's fast, he's agile, and at the same time, he's quick. Fast and quick are the same thing. His hold-up play was the third thing. I said quick because he ran through on goal. But his ability to bring other players into play is so important. Like the fact he can win headers, he's at the bar again. Is that 3 woodworks now? Come on. Or was it a save? It might be the save from Onana, you know. It might have been a brilliant save. Odegaard is going to look for Haaland again. Played in. There's Erling. This is the chance. This is the moment. Another good save. But you give him 15 chances to score. He will do it eventually. Norway 1, Cameroon 0. And Norway leads. Blimey, this was made to look very difficult. Good save from Onana. And there's Haaland, though. Falls straight back to him. The worst man on the planet for it to fall back to. And we have a 1-0 lead. Come on. We're so dominant in the game, by the way. Odegaard in again to Haaland. He's another chance. How many shots has he had? It must be a lot. We've had 22 shots. I want to see. Hang on. How many has he had here? All right, let's take a look. We're going to change one of these up so I can see exactly what he's doing. He's had 15. He's had 15 shots. 15! If you're not sure, viewers, that is loads of shots. All right, here we go. Carrying on. Half an hour to go. And, well, we've got a lead. I mean, he's had 15 shots so far, that is, as well. We've only got half an hour to go. It's fair to say, and this is obvious now, we do supply him with chances. And that is sort of the entire point in playing this. That was one of the reasons I took the Norway job anyway, as Odegaard goes forwards. Because I knew, based on what I'd seen with Milan, is that Haaland against international sides won't be playing against Serie A defenders every single time. He'll be able to tear it up, frankly. The latter stage of the World Cup, yeah, that might become difficult. As Nguisa, he looks offside to me as the game freezes ridiculously as it's put in. I always feel like if it's freezing, it's thinking. So is that going to be a goal or isn't it? Either way, it's definitely a warning. As we're going to check this then. Goal review, VAR. We're going to see it. It's a goal. They've given it. It says at the top left, goal. That usually means it's counting. And as it's played in then, is he well onside? What? Well, hang on. Maybe my eyes don't work properly. But, oh my word. That's pretty much as he plays it. I mean, I guess it's that player there. Odegaard is playing him on... Give me a different angle, please. If we look at the sideline view, I mean, that's not... Hang on. I've got another one. The vertical scrolling... That is, I mean, I'm not convinced he's onside. I've got to be honest. And VAR have looked at it. If I look at it in 2D, it'll be well on. But we'll leave it, shall we? Okay, then. They're in this game now. They are well and truly in this game. All right, highlight after the goal, though. So maybe this is a good time for us to do something. If Haaland just runs through and scores, that is one of the worst things I've ever seen. It doesn't seem fair, actually. Haaland ball in. Noah's been pushed over. Oh, no. As Cameroon, and he's gone down. I mean, unless it's a ridiculous dive, you can see there the Cameroon players are not best pleased. As Norway might have a chance, my Norway have a chance, a penalty awarded at maybe doing this. Now, I would love to win the World Cup and the European Championships with Norway, as much as it seems unlikely. Here goes Erling Haaland then, stepping up to make it 2-1. He's missed! He's had 7,000 shots! How has he missed? He's still on 8.6. He's still cruising right now. Odegaard, Haaland, another chance, another shot. All right, we're gonna encourage. Again, we're staying on balance for now. Whether we can make a change somewhere at left back, maybe. Again, our left backs, there's not too much between them. So Melling's going to come on at left back. A little bit of extra energy there as well. Might be important. 15 minutes to go. Set piece. Odegaard played in. Onana does brilliantly to claim it. And now it's a case of can Cameroon break? Now, the tiredness of Cameroon might come into play here. They played afterwards, remember? So it might be a case of, because we've had that extra rest, there's a little bit more give and go for us. As Noah finds Haaland, he's in space, he's in on goal, he's had another shot! I'm very anxious now, because there's only 13 minutes left, and I don't want to go to extra time, obviously. Melling, first time of seeing him in this World Cup. Plays it into the feet of Haaland. Berg's on it now, finds Berg, very confusing. That's now Melling again on this side. Haaland waiting to get in there. Noah's underneath it. It's cleared, though. And now Akambi could bring this away a little bit, perhaps, as Nohu. Again, lots of names I'm not necessarily familiar with, but I'm enjoying the World Cup. This is what it's all about, viewers. Odegaard, on it again. I'm constantly looking at Haaland and where he's going to run to. It's a great first touch. The finish, Erling Haaland. It's 2-1. He's a freak, viewers. He's an absolute freak. How he gets 10 Premier League goals every season playing against Burnley, I don't know. It's a great strike, this, by the way. Goodness me, I said this was going to be like one video in the World Cup. I already feel like it won't necessarily be that. But what a strike from Erling. He's on a 10. He's having a lovely time. I can't take him off, though, obviously. That'd be craziness. As a third goal, and maybe I'll consider it at that point. In it goes. Berg. A third? Is that third goal happening again? We've missed a penalty in this game. We've had so many shots. Melling in towards Haaland. Cleared away. Cameroon, we've got to be aware they're not finished yet. Again, they're going to be giving it everything in the final few minutes. We should probably, we'll just pause it there, no matter what happens here, and waste all the time in the world. Lower the tempo. Just get this game done and dusted. In behind we go. Melling on that left foot. Can he find the cross? Noah's there. I don't know. He's not scored. It's still 2-1. I feel like we've not seen this much of this Norway side. But I hope you're falling in love with why they're quite fun to watch. There is just this inevitability of, well, Haaland will have chances. Just where will they be and how and when? And oh dear, it's very funny. Hansen deals with that comfortably, and there's not long to go. Well, there are 2.5 minutes left. And if you're Cameroon, you kind of know, don't you, that time now is limited. A third Norway goal, and it's over. You're going home. Haaland again. Nice build-up play. It's lovely football. Referee. He's gone from behind. It's not a red card, though. I mean, that's ridiculous. They're down to 10 men. Very harsh. He's had his whole life ruined. And we've won. We've nearly won 2-1. Another Haaland goal. In for golden boot. Of course it is. There's Erling Haaland. Odegaard with the cross. He's had so many shots. Like we as a team here have had 36 shots. It's pretty dominant, it's fair to say. And Haaland with the header, lovely stuff. I'm going to check again at the end. He's got a hat trick, obviously. How many shots has the man had there? If I can just check, can I check it here? Stats. I can't. Okay, you can't. Apparently, viewers, you can't. Player stats. Here they are. 23. What is that? That's ridiculous. 23. I know he has a lot of headers from the corners, but that's still obscene. All right. The big news, though. Norway progress to the next round, and that's the most important thing. Oh God! What is that? What is that? Is that how that works? Oh, for the love of okay, right then. Wow. Okay, Belgium. I don't want to play I don't. No, leave that. Well, that's the end of the video, viewers. No, what we'll do is, and you'll know this now, so I can say it now, and you won't know any different. This is our final game of today's episode because I didn't know if we'd get this far, frankly. So if we win, we will have a part 2. If we don't win, well, it's over, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. But you didn't know that when you first started watching, and that was the important bit. If you know how it ends, there's no point in watching it. Belgium. Right, then this is how the third round looks. There's basically all the big hitters are there. And Canada as well, actually. So here we go. It's a joke. Canadian friends, brothers. I've got family that live in Canada, so back off. Oh, no. Flipping no. He's so good. I really like him. And I mean, Alas will do okay, but it's just not the same. All right, so, which he's going to have to play. I didn't realise he got 2 yellow cards already, and now he's out. Look how many players are on bookings, by the way. This is ridiculous. Are Belgium missing anybody? Please be missing. Oh, nobody. Of course, they're all fit. They're all raring to go. Oh, look at this. And Salamiakis as well. Oh, you little scumbag. Oh, yeah. Brilliant performances over at Chelsea. Absolutely rat. Honestly, hate him. All right, then. Team selection-wise, we're unchanged other than this suspension. Obviously, everything else remains the same. And Haug, I don't know. He isn't fit to play yet, so he remains on the sidelines. Although, Evan, I'm going to call him Evan from now on. Hakon, probably not said like that either. Oh, should just wait for England. Bellingham, me and him would have had a great time. All right, there are a few fitness concerns, but you can't rest players at international management or sort out training. So, yeah, basically a mystery. Don't know why you can't. It's not great, is it? All right, then, here we go. Let's get a little bit more involved and see Norway versus Belgium, the final game of the episode. Will it mean our journey continues? Or they've got Divock Origi. I don't know what that means. You don't start Divock. That's not the way to use Divock Origi. Of course, the hope as well is they're a little bit tired. I'm hoping, maybe just a little bit. So we played after them, so I don't know why I'm hoping that. And I doubt they are really. Right then, big game. If we beat Belgium, you got to start to believe, haven't you, as Odegaard. Ball played in. Haaland. Oh, my word. Big chance early on. That's his first of 50 shots. So, I mean, a good early side. We'll encourage the boys then. Again, good start as the challenge has gone in on Odegaard there. He's going to have the free kick. He'll put it in himself, I suspect. And it's whether he can find one of our big lads. There's a couple in there. Back post. Nowhere. Down it goes. Put it in. Oh, my God. De Bruyne clears it away. I don't know why we didn't just slide it in. All right, a few of their boys are a little bit tired. Not massively so, but a little bit. There is a little bit of rotation there for the Belgians. But, of course, we know how good they are. We know that the quality in that side. There's still De Bruyne now. Lukaku. Might be their final chance at a big tournament. That's offside to me. He's offside offside. He's at the bar regardless. Was he offside? They have given it. It's a goal kick, actually. Blimey, not even offside. Okay, this is one of those games, maybe I'm concerned about the fact we've got 2 strikers. But we'll see as the game goes on. We've got that midfield switch if we do need it. As back to De Bruyne it goes. We've got to be very cautious of our yellow cards as well, just for the future games. Like, we just don't know what's going to happen, do you? That's the problem. As Lukaku slides it forward. Salamiekers. I don't want it to be him. I do not want it to be him. I think that our best bet here, just for the time being, is to lower our tempo down and just to think about it that little bit more. I don't want us to be behind and then chasing too much, because then that puts us in a difficult position to be in. If we're in sort of 60 minutes and we're looking a little bit leggy up front and we're not really putting too much together, then we can change it in the midfield maybe. But so far, it's okay. As Witry plays it back to Odegaard, finds Borkin on the left-hand side, well, centre-left on the left side, goes down that left-hand side where he's normally in, as the cross is cut out. But given away, though, Norman is there. And now, again, we're all back in the shape that we should be, which is nice to see. Norman back into Berg. Haaland's made a run. Is he onside? That's the question. Of course, he puts it away, but the referee has stopped. The assistant has stopped. And is that going to count? Again, I think he was just off, much like, well, I thought the guy for Cameroon was as well. We'll see it here then. The goal has been disallowed. He just edged away. But that's a good sign to me. I don't really care that he's offside. The point is, it's very, very marginal. And to me, it shows that we can score against this Belgian backline. I think Aya is missing the next game, by the way. I think that yellow card is bad news. But what am I going to do? Not play him against Lukaku? Kind of have to. All right, at half-time then. It's fair to say we're probably the better side. Like, average rating rise right now, we're having the best of it. Shots, bigger chances, and we've had the ball in the back of the net. Like, it's not, so far, not too bad at all. Okay, second half. The World Cup dream is on the line, of course. A big part of Glory Hunter, a very difficult part to tick off the list. But, yeah, I'd love to do it. Corner. We know who it's going to be aimed at. And Haaland, I'm looking at the front post. A little bit of space. There he is. Oh, my word. Courtois keeps it out. We've got a second chance at it. Norman goes for goal. Whoa, he's not scored. Oh, I don't know about you, but I thought it was in. I was about to celebrate. Oh, my word. Football Manager doing me dirty there. I thought it was going to be, I thought it was a goal. Evan not having his best game. I'm calling him Evan now. It's probably Evgen, maybe. I don't know. Either way, he's not having a game. 6.2. He's not cutting the mustard, and it's probably a position we can afford to bring some fresh legs in. Asami's going to come in. His surname is Sorau? Yeah, Asami. He's going to come on inside forwards. He's just got a little bit of trickery, a little bit of good dribbling ability. There's a chance maybe that he can be a little bit of an X factor late in the game. Again, fresh legs. We might need him sharp later down the line as Noah trying to outrun the back line of Belgium. It doesn't come off though, as Courtois gets it back under his control as the ball is launched forward. Lukaku, the one they're aiming for, but luckily for us, we do deal with it. The covering of Aya is really, really good. And here he is then, the new man, on the pitch for the first time. Goes back to Aya. It's a case of, can we get past this little line here, get it into the central players, get it into Odegaard, and then maybe find a run of Haaland. That's how goals look in this side. We saw it for Milan. It's how I want it to look here as well. Into the inside forwards and beyond the back line. Playing quite a patient game right now at Norway as Berg looks for Haaland. Wow, doesn't even go to the inside forwards. There's Haaland, big chance. How has he not scored? I'll never know, viewers. We'll encourage one more time as Norman in the centre might be the substitution to make here for Berg. Again, fresh legs at this point. Not a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. Him and Sander Berg struggling a little bit. Fitness-wise, struggling more. But again, I think the good performance, I'd rather keep it out there. 10 minutes. I think we can nick this. That's how I feel about it right now. Oh, no. Why did I say words, viewers? Doku, ball in. Headed away. Berg's there. Maybe a chance to break, you know. As Haaland picks it up. 2 players on that side. Noah now. The man to race forward. Odegaard on his inside if you can find him. Taking his time. Haaland's in the penalty area now. Odegaard. Berg. No. Headed away. Are we going to get there first? Oh, we've missed the challenge. Oh, this is bad. Belgium are breaking forward. They're in on goal. It's 8. El Hadj bringing it forward into Lukaku. No. It's not right, Michael. No. They've scored. Oh, it's devastation on the break. We've had so many good chances. I don't want to watch it again. We've had so many good chances. Oh, heavens. All right, we'll push these boys forward for the final few moments. Berg, box to box, get in there as well. Berg, advanced playmaker attack. In fact, no, Mazzala attack. I don't want the ball be fed into you constantly. 4 minutes to rescue this and to take this even further. We've got Hitman Haaland up front, but is the dream dead? Okay, 2 minutes to go. Maybe it's not dead quite yet, viewers. Maybe this is still on. As Noah picks it up, Haaland, he just needs one more chance. One more chance. One more chance. Ball lifted forwards. There we are, though, under it. And back in possession. And we've seen so many times, we've given it away to Lukaku. I was going to say so many times we can create something. De Bruyne, he's not bad though, is he? But we cut the ball out. There's 2 minutes left to go, less than 2 minutes. Odegaard picks it up. We know what he's looking for. He's played it out to the left-hand side. Haaland's going to get there, but he's got a lot of work to do. Players in the centre to help him out. Ball played back, no one's there. It's got to be Sander Berg. Berg, the other Berg. So many Bergs. It's not going to count. 90 seconds. Or our World Cup dream is over at the hands of Romelu Lukaku into the feet of Erling Haaland. Can he get the most perfect delivery? There's options in the centre. It goes all the way through, and Lukaku's going to get this clear, is he? They're calmly going to get this away and dealt with, and there's still 60 seconds left to go, but we need them basically to mess it up, and we need one more chance. And Berg, the Bergs! I hate the Bergs at this point, cocking it right up. Lukaku racing forward, plays the through ball. We've committed men in those areas. There's a little bit more space. There's Kevin De Bruyne, not a man I want to have it at this stage. It's cleared again though, and Erling Haaland's going to get there first, is he? Oh, the ball breaks, 30 seconds left to go, and Norway's dream of winning the World Cup is about to be, maybe, is it, in tatters? I mean, Doku's cocked it up. That's probably going to be it, though. Oh, they've wasted enough time. As a full, oh my word, we've had so many chances. Look at the XG. Has Haaland bottled this a little bit? Oh dear, oh dear. We are knocked out of the World Cup. I was so hopeful. That we would be, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'll tell you what, I really do believe this. I think in 2 years' time, the European Championships, we can get, that has given me so much belief that maybe Norway is just the club to be, or the nation, sorry, to be at right now. I really enjoyed that. As much as we didn't go through, and as much as we've done 3 games today, and it's taken us bloody ages, the World Cup journey there was so exciting. Let's get this, save it. It's done. So that's attempt 1 at the World Cup. It's a failure, of course. Jobs are going to come up. If I can go to one of the powerhouses, maybe we will. But we've got a little something here at Norway. I enjoyed the qualification. I enjoyed using Haaland and Odegaard, but it just wasn't to be this time. And sometimes that's going to happen. Of course, our attention turns back to club football then. Will I be approached by Liverpool? Will I stay at Bayern Munich? Well, you're going to have to find out. We love with care. Until the next time. I'll see you again soon. Thank you again to Skillshare. Feel free to use the link in the description, and I'll see you again. Learn a new skill. Maybe get into the 4th round. Fuck.